Howdy, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. My name is Deja Vu, and I will be your entertainment as you continue through the week. Don't worry, the week will go by faster than you think. Even though it's only Tuesday, it'll go by faster than you think. But we are going to be playing some more Penumbra today. I think today we are going to finish up the game. Because I think there's one area left, or at least that's the impression I got from the game. So, I might be able to finish it tonight. We'll see. Been doing a good pace, doing one chapter each stream, so hopefully this is just another good sign. Oh, I forgot to turn on my leap motion. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I was rushing to get back to stream. I made the very poor decision of eating wings right before stream, which were a lot spicier than I thought they'd be. And so I'm currently feeling that right now. They said they were buffalo wings, but they were a lot spicier. I tried a new wing place. I have a B-dubs not too far from me, literally down the street, but they're expensive, and so I tried a mom and pop shop that does wings. My God. Very spicy. Very spicy for buffalo wings. Whew. God. Yeah, I'm still feeling that. And so I was rushing to get everything here. And let me make sure leap motion. Yep, leap motion's working. Okay. So, yeah, I apologize if you hear me clear my throat, or I'm going to try not to cough into the mic like I just muted for that. But yeah. Before we get started in Penumbra, though, I got some sad gaming news. I mean, the whole past 2-3 years has been bad gaming news. Blue Point Studios, if you haven't heard, Sony's closing them down. They're shutting down. It's sad news. For those of you who don't know, Blue Point Studios is a studio that specializes in remakes and remasters, and as much as you may hate the idea of remakes and remasters, understand that they do have their place in the industry, particularly for games that are on very old, outdated hardware. What we hate about remakes and remasters is when you remake a game 5 years after it came out. Like, for example, Naughty Dog has remastered, quote unquote, The Last of Us games like 4 times. The Last of Us Part 1 released with a remaster, and then The Last of Us Part 2 released with a remaster, and then they included a new collection and remastered that. Like, they're trying to do the Skyrim thing where they re-release the game multiple times. They didn't even do that with the Uncharted series, which I think honestly is a lot better, but whatever, right? But Blue Point is a studio that specializes in that, and they're the ones that did the Demon's Souls remake, which was phenomenal. Phenomenally done. Although they call it a remaster, I would more closely refer to it as a remake. That's just because what it is. But Sony decided it's not worth keeping this studio open, keeping these people on staff. So they have made the decision to shut it down. Now, let's examine this a little bit, because a lot of people aren't seeing the full picture here, and I kind of want to make sure everybody sees that picture. Normally, when it comes to remasters, you outsource it. You outsource it to a studio like Blue Point, who does these things. And so you pay for the remaster. You help them out a little bit, but you leave it mostly to that other company. That's the standard practice. There are dozens upon dozens of game studios. Like, I think there's over 200 game studios across the United States alone that do just that. They offer those services, or they offer end of service production for a game. So in other words, let's say you want to drop a game off. You're like, hey, we don't want to develop content for this game anymore, but we want to keep it active for the players who are still, putting money into it and stuff like that. You'll hand it to a studio that specializes in those things. However, in 2021, 2022, somewhere around there, Sony said, you know what? These Bluepoint people are extremely talented. We want to acquire them so that we have them exclusively for our use. Which is understandable, because Sony loves remasters. In fact, they're looking to remaster the original God of War game. Right? The original God of War series. They're looking to remaster that and remake it. So you would think, oh, it'd be great to have a team like Bluepoint on staff at all times. Here's the problem. After the Demon's Souls remake was released, they haven't really done anything. They announced that they were working on their own original game, the first of its kind, really, for them. Sony wanted it to be live service, but when Concord failed, they shut that down. So no idea what was happening with it, but they said, nope, no live service games for us. That scares us. But Bluepoint said, don't worry, we're still working on releasing an original title. So I figured, okay, you know, they scrapped the live service part and they're going to make it a single player experience or a co-op experience, right? But it's a little outside their wheelhouse because they've never done original design. So, well, I think they released one game through the PlayStation Marketplace. But I don't think it did terribly well. Uh-oh, face tracking. Are we good? I think we're good. So I don't know what their plans were for the studio, but apparently Sony had not been keeping the company busy. Like, they had all these people on staff, but they weren't handing them things to do. And so the company for the past few years has essentially been doing nothing. They've just been sitting around eating up costs. Now, it's not to such an extent that Sony hasn't been making a profit. It's just an expense they don't want to have. So they're looking to save money. Which is a little weird. Why is my face tracking lagging? What is going on? What is happening? Let me restart the phone app. Okay. Maybe this will be better. It's not like the company's super expensive. It's a drop in the bucket because it's only 70 developers. They're staffed by 70 people, not all of whom are obviously developers. They got like office and production staff, and then directors, and it's not all devs. However, this is a studio that specializes in a very specific thing, and so understandably, they're going to be more expensive than most normal developers. Because you cannot staff this studio with just junior developers who have no experience, right? So these people are probably paid more than a normal dev team, and they've just been eating that cost. Now, obviously, the obvious solution to us as people who are outside the situation is, oh, well, that just means you got to give them work, right? You've got a bunch of old titles under Sony that we would love to see remade or remastered into a modern franchise, right? Like, I mean old titles, like early 2000s. They would work really well in today's market. Because the whole point of a remaster originally was you take an old game and introduce it to a new audience. Now, when you re-release a game 5 years later, you're not doing that. But like, let's take the Oblivion remaster, which is part of the reason Bluepoint shut down. The Oblivion remaster was made by Vitriol, which is not owned by Microsoft or Bethesda, to my knowledge, but it was mainly outsourced to them. Now, when you outsource like that, it's essentially a one-time payment. You pay for them to develop the game and then you're done. And that ended up being one of the best games of last year. One of the highest grossing titles of last year. In fact, let me see. It did release last year, right? Yeah, April of 2025. One of the highest grossing titles was a remaster. And so naturally, Sony executives, when they're looking at this, they go, well, shit, Bluepoint hasn't done anything. They're not making any money. The solution here is obviously you give them work, right? You find a title that you think would be a good remaster and you give it to them. But Sony said, I imagine the Sony devs or executives, they're not stupid enough to think that they couldn't do that. However, considering that they've been mismanaging this studio for the past couple years by not giving them work, I have a feeling they looked at the situation and said, while we can certainly give them work right now, we are not confident in our ability to continue doing that. And so they made the decision to close it down. That's the only reason they would, right? Is if they couldn't guarantee future work for the studio. I'm going to restart VNyan. Maybe VNyan's the problem because my face tracking's lagging. Okay, we're going to see if that worked. Now there's a lot of Sony IPs that they could have remastered, but they haven't been. And so their opinion is, well, if we can't manage the studio properly these past couple years, we're not going to be able to in the future. Even if they give them the big project, right? The next huge thing to work on that's going to take a couple years, they're eventually just going to have to find a new game to remaster every time. And I guess they weren't confident in their ability to do that, which fucking sucks. Now I know what you're thinking, right? I know what you're thinking. Bloodborne. Well, in the past, there have been multiple roadblocks for Bloodborne not being remastered. One of which being, I'm not sure the relationship or the contract that they had for Bloodborne with Sony as the publisher, but Sony did not own From Software. So that means they did not completely own the IP. And before you start thinking about copyright and IP law here in the United States, Sony's a Japanese company primarily, and From Software is a Japanese developer. The IP laws work very differently there. Very differently. It's not as clear cut as it usually is here in the United States or in the EU. So they probably would have required From Software approval to hand it off to Bluepoint and say they're going to make it for us. And I imagine From Software would have said, hey, no, we want to make it ourselves. But we don't have the time. We don't want to work on a contract with you, blah, blah, blah. There could have been any number of reasons. But they haven't. And I think there's a reason for that. If From Software insists that they want to make the remake for Bloodborne themselves, well, we have to look at their track record for remakes. Like the Dark Souls 1 remake. Or remaster, which was god-awful. And so if Sony's looking at FromSoft and they're like, you want to remaster this game yourself? You sure about that? Obviously, they're going to be a bit skeptical. Because FromSoftware does not have the best track record with remakes. So, they probably said no. Or said, okay, but you're going to have to dedicate some serious time to it. But now, they went ahead and made a Bloodborne-style game for Nintendo, which is one of Sony's major competitors. That's a major fuck you, right? And so Sony probably looked at this and said, okay, we're probably never doing a Bloodborne remaster. Because even though they recently bought a fuck ton of shares, and I think they're now the majority shareholder for From Software, something tells me that remake's not happening. Because in Sony's eyes, right, who would want to play a Bloodborne remaster immediately after the Nintendo Bloodborne comes out? Unless it happens to completely bomb. But that's a cost they're not willing to eat. So, for these reasons, Bluepoint is being shut down, and that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. There are a lot of titles that I think people would have, that people like me grew up with, that we would have loved to have seen remastered for a modern audience. And now we won't. We'll never see that. But it's not like they're the only studio that does remakes and remasters. We just listened to this song. Why is it starting up again? All right. So yeah. It's a little sad, but they're not the only studio that does that. But it's weird that Sony acquired the studio to have them exclusive, only to give them up. You would think they'd hold tight to them with a death grip because these are extremely talented devs, but no. It's weird for a company that loves remasters to suddenly go, they're not part of our business plan for the future. It's some weird behavior, for sure. But it's just another story in a long series of closures from Sony and Microsoft and a whole bunch of other companies. It's sad, but I mean, nothing we can do about it except suffer. Why is my face tracking doing that? Why does it freeze and then speed up? I restarted the app. Is it the Wi-Fi? Might be my Wi-Fi connection. Well, I'm not going to restart my modem now that I've started stream, so we're just going to have to deal with it. It's been a while since we had some face tracking scuff, but we're going to have to deal with it today. Ugh, great. But yeah, it's a sad day for Blue Point. I'm sure what's going to happen is they're probably, because I mean, they were independent before, so they're probably just going to start up a new studio that does remakes and remasters again. They'll survive. They'll survive. It'll just be under a different name. But understand, these are the same devs that brought us the incredible Demon Souls remaster and the even better Shadow of the Colossus remaster. Same devs. Which, I mean, that's why Sony acquired them. They did such an amazing job there. But, whatever. They made some poor decisions, and now they're making even poorer decisions. So that's on them. That's on them. Concord was just a shit show, and I think I think Concord really scared Sony, and now they're afraid to make any kind of risky decision. I think they're afraid. Just like how a lot of the oh god, what was the BioWare original IP that flopped after Mass Effect? It was the mech suit game. Fuck, what was it called? I forget. That game flopped hard, and that scared EA as to BioWare's future, right? Especially after they handed the Mass Effect series to a satellite studio and Andromeda flopped. They realized, oh shit, we can't do that again. So EA's running scared, Ubisoft's running scared, and now Sony's running scared. Everybody's closing studios and trying to keep their profit margins up. They're like, oh no, our profit margin dropped from 4,000% to 3,000%. Oh no, we're going broke. We're gonna have to declare bankruptcy. No. It's a dumb decision, but we're gonna have to suffer for it. Anyway. I just want to talk about that because if you haven't heard, it's a sad day. They were good devs. Again, I'm sure they'll survive. They'll form a new studio under a different name. But it's so dumb. Like, here's the thing. If Sony didn't want them, you free them. You let them go. Right? The best opportunity there is say, hey, devs, why don't you buy back your company? We'll give it to you at a very low cost, right? A very small cost. Let you buy back your company. That's how Bungie got free from Microsoft. But maybe the price tag was too high. Maybe Sony got too greedy and they're like, yeah, no, we can't afford that. I don't know. It's kind of sad. But I think I've stalled long enough. I think I've stalled way too long at this point. What do you say we go ahead and jump in to Penumbra Overture? And I'm going to go ahead and stop the music here before we jump in because this game is a little buggy when it comes to being recorded. So let's switch over. There we go. No issues. Doing great. Although it is pretty loud. Jesus, it's all the way down at 20 and it's... Alright. I know it's just the main menu. It should get quieter as we get into the game. Oh, I was right. It did save right after we grabbed the bolt cutters. Okay. Alright, so we grabbed the bolt cutters. My concern here is this map that we have just entered is a fucking maze. It is huge. And there are, in fact, dogs here. Looks like this route was sealed off at one stage. Guess it's open now. So this is section C. I have not... Did I get hurt by something? Why did it flash? Yeah. Y'all saw that, right? It flashed. Am I crazy? Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and crouch. I have not really... Oh, wait. Speak of the devil. A map. Yeah, look at this fucking place. Okay. I really... I'm actually gonna go where that growl was. I'm gonna go to shaft 12. See what's up over there. So further down. Okay, so that doggy is right there. It's a bit of an issue. There's a doggy over there too. That is in fact the only way to shaft 12, so I have to go that way. Let me see, hang on. I picked up... That was weird. I picked up some meat. Let me put it back on my bar. I'm gonna let it go down that hallway. Because that way... Oh wait, no. Hang on. There is technically a long way around. I don't think it's worth it though, because I think the other dog is down that hallway. But I'm gonna try and take the shortest path. Gonna wait until it starts munching. Now let's go. There's something over here. Oh, there is. Oh, shit. Hang on. Is that gone? Can I not use that anymore? Shit. Well, I'm fucked there. Alright. Well, now I'm down to one meat. Did not mean to throw that. I can see why they need fencing down here, but why use barbed wire? Or are they trying to keep out? Either the dog's the worm. Another security door. Does this one have a code? Nope. Alright. I'm guessing these bolt cutters are meant to either get through chains or barbed wire, but I've yet to see any barbed wire that requires cutting. Did I look at my notes again? No. There's something leading in the way behind the door leading to shaft 12. That's a weird way to put a comma. I don't think that's intentional. Another route is required to get in there. So did I waste the meat getting over here? Might have. I might be able to get into Shaft 12 through the refinery. Shit. So the problem here is if I need... In the last level, if I ran from the dogs, I could run into a different zone and it would reload without the dogs. I don't really have that option here. So I have to play it careful. It looks like the dog runs through that side passage. From the left passage to the right passage, back and forth. I think it's in the left passage right now. It is. Good doggy. You did not see me. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold up, wait until he goes into that side passage, and then I'm gonna go past and down that hallway. I'm gonna try and get to the refinery. Not a whole lot of other places I can go right now. Come on, doggy. Come on, boy. Come on. Come here, boy. I'm not gonna waste my last meat. I already did that once. Actually, I wasted it twice, because technically, now that I know its patrol pattern, I didn't have to use the meat anyway. Come on, boy. There you go. Okay, he's coming. Shit. I don't know if he's chasing me or not. I don't think he is. I think he caught a glimpse. So there's that dog there. So I was right about there being a dog there. That's good. Is that a push gate? It's a push gate. Seam pipes. They do quite some damage. Maybe I could use them. What, lead dogs in here and then turn the steam on? Or maybe I've got to lead something else in here. You don't come this way, right? Don't look at me. Holy shit. Good thing this dog's fucking blind. I'm really hoping I can travel here. Oh, thank God. Oh. This place has power. Interesting. Control panel for these pistons. Well, I can't really seem to do anything for it. Conveyor belt. I wonder where it goes. Only one way to find out. Oh. Never mind. Can't. I could probably drop something there and find out. But yeah, it is not letting me use this thing at all. Unless I can hammer it. I don't really have anything to interact with it. Maybe the screwdriver? No, not quite right. Radio? No. I mean, they look more like nuts to me, like nuts and bolts, not necessarily a control, you know? Ah! You're joking. Okay, it doesn't seem to have done much. Well, I can't really control... Nope, didn't... I mean, I was thinking maybe if I cut it, it would turn the power off and lift the pistons, but doesn't look like it. Stuck? Uh-oh. That ain't good. That means I gotta figure out this puzzle while I'm here. Wait, maybe I can screwdriver open the control panel somehow. There. No? Cable looks intact. What did I do? Oh, I can interact with it. There's just no... That is so dumb. Why is there no button prompt? I just gotta guess where the center of my screen is and click. Interesting. I may have to brute force this. No, no. Hang on. I don't understand. Some of these look like sometimes they do nothing. So that one lifts 2 and we're gonna call this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 starting in the front, 4 in the back. So that lifts 1 and 3. This one only brings down 1. That one brings, it moves 3 and 2. Wait, is that it? I brought them all up. Did I actually just brute force it without even having to think? Hey, good for me. Is that timed? Surely not. Oh, it's saved. Good.
Ah, only the engraving etched in the back of my mind can compare to the sight you must be seeing. Now
The
power
what?
has returned. I wish I could be there with you, but circumstances do not allow for such frivolities. Maybe soon there is something you can do about that. But tell me, are there ever melted conveyances now churning in the rock room? I think I know where they lead. It is some kind of heaven or a utopia.
Yeah, sure. A utopia. That is definitely where I am right now. Is this an engine? A generator? What is this? Is this just a loop? Yep. Okay. Maybe one of those huge worm things came through here. I'd rather believe it was standard corrosion, but I doubt it. Conveyor belt's closed off. Is there a way for me to... Aha. Ladder's very precarious. Maybe I can knock it down somehow. Well, these rocks are small enough. Maybe I could throw them. Or I could just lose the rock. Oh, conveyor belt came out of that hole. I see. So let's go back through. Put it there. Come on. Ah, so slow. Ugh. Ugh. So it said the conveyor belt came out of that hole, so I put the rock there. Aha! I was right. My genius cannot be surpassed. I'm gonna throw these back down. Will that stop the fan? No, but it does open that up. So I can't fit him there, but I can throw a rock there. Will that eventually lead up there to stop that fan? If not, what is this? Some sort of spare motor. I'm gonna take it up there with me. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. I thought that was gonna do damage. Which is possible. It is possible that these things, when they hit me, do damage. I would not put it past the devs. Jesus Christ. Can you flip back onto your normal side, or are you just stuck like that? Ain't no way. Okay. You're finally in a flatter position. Jesus Christ. Never mind, you are sideways again. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. I want it up there. I really do. There we go. I have this feeling. I've got a feeling that this rock ain't gonna do shit here. It didn't. It sliced meat in a millisecond. Well, I put a rock down that shaft, but it didn't seem to go anywhere. Spare motor. Is there anything back here hidden that I missed? No? Let me try a barrel. Oh, come on now. Wow! Hey-ya! Watcha! Come on. Oh. Hey, there we go. Maybe the rock just wasn't big enough. Push the barrel into it. It worked! Oh, wait. I'll leave the motor there just for a second. I'll also leave that rock over there. Sorry, that spooked me. I did not like how dark it got. There aren't any spiders in here, right? No?
We are now such good and lasting friends. I have gifted you with my love. Perhaps you could gift me with something. After all, the laws of politeness would be shattered if you were to appear at my party without a gift. Poor Red is so hungry. He could eat both the horse and the young Riddling stable hand. Sadly, ponyflesh is so hard to come by in these parts, and man meat is just so bland. If your eyes happened upon a scurrying rodent, would you deliver the crunchy feast by way of a final meal?
I'm sorry? Excuse me? Well, now I know that conveyor belt with the safety grill was meant to deliver this motor, but now that I've got it up here, I may as well just carry it with me, you know? Ha! Oh shit, broke my legs. Boop. Yep, that's how I connect a motor, just by putting it down. I'm gonna take a rock, just in case. He talked about finding a rat for a final meal, and given how crazy he is, he may see me as the rat. Oh good, it's saved. Oh no. Am I supposed to memorize this? I definitely could not run across fast enough. Ow! Instant kill, great. Oh, that was close. I stepped into the steam as it was going. Oh man, I do not have any pills. Not great. Can I open that? Hang on. Get out of my way. Probably could. Aha! Safety grill. I'm gonna go up the stairs and see what's here first, which I'm pretty sure is just gonna be like a locked door or something. Well, it is a door. Jam shut. I was right. Okay. All right. If there's anything in here, I've got a hammer. I will hit you with it. That is a threat. And a promise. Oh. I was like, why is it not breaking? Is this shaft 12? Did I make it? Aha, I guess that's the main entrance. It's not letting me move the mine cart, is it? Oh, wait. There we go. Let me just make sure. Yep, main entrance. Okay. Good, good. Good. Cart and tracks for transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. Totally closed up. Can't get in that way. May never get out. I get the feeling that may be my only way in. We have to clear it. Wait, bolt cutters. Aha! Now the question is, do I load up the minecart? I don't think I'm supposed to load up the minecart. The way the rock just sat on top of an invisible barrier like that, yeah, I don't think I was supposed to. I think I just gotta push it. Down it goes. Whee! I'm sorry. Stop whispering in my ear. I'm fine. I'm fine. The ghosts are just saying hi. They're thanking me for being freed after so long. Seem to be a similar species to that worm thing I saw earlier, or just a juvenile. It's been dissected and internal organs removed. Stacks of books. Stacks of books. I don't like how the floorboards react to my steps like that. That means the floor is hollow. A mess of statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. Damn it, no pills. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical sciences, local wildlife, or field studies. I can grab it. Is this a knife? It is. Well, it didn't do anything when I stabbed it, so I think we're good. Microscope from the 60s. Wow, how specific. Glad I'm able to notice that. Images and notes relating to the gray rock worm. This thing is big for an invertebrate. True. It is very big. A cohort man with no name. It is he who opens the gateway to hell. A grin on his face. He is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, Father looks on, something vital in his hand. What are these visions? It's me. I'm inside that box and outside it. I can't get things straight in my head. Me neither, bud. Me neither. What is this? KNR, Monday, June 7th, 1993. That's the most recent note yet, isn't it? I think so. Minor land collapse, northwestern mountain range. Seismologists on placement from the mainland reported yesterday that a small area of tundra, about 100 square meters, collapsed into a cavity beneath the surface of the snow. The land was uninhabited. The area in question is part of the northwestern mountain range, and the collapse was only noticed due to its coinciding with the arrival of the annual seismic survey team. Experts have suggested that natural cavities in the Earth's crust as the cause of the collapse, although due to its vicinity to the old system of mines from the 1970s, they have not ruled out the possibility of some kind of delayed explosion or other seismic activity. The probability that the mine is to blame for the event, however, is low, since it is very unlikely that the activity on the scale observed could occur without some kind of human interference below the surface. And Dixon. Great. Why is this bookshelf full by itself? Oh, I can grab that book. Can't grab the others, but I can grab this one. Alright. I was kind of avoiding this door. Something stuck in the keyhole? It's locked from the other side, but I think the key's still in the lock. Can I... Oh, I see. Did the key break inside the lock? Well, hang on. Maybe I can use my screwdriver to turn it. Poking the key isn't going to solve anything. I need a way to collect it from under the door once I've pushed it out. Can I just... Surely it's not that that problematic of a lock. Just give it the old McNally poke. Oh, there's a projector. It's badly faded, but looks like some close-up species of the annelid. The worm, you mean? Yeah, great. Lovely. Cool, cool. I don't like that. Is the worm here? Am I gonna have to worry about that? I really hope not. I mean, I could leave, but I haven't gotten anything, so I don't even have the code to the door. I need to get something done here before I leave. Is there another note? Is there a code in the image or something? Is there a code written on the wall? Oh, was that the sound of me moving something? Scare the crap out of me. Oh, here we go. Old newspaper. Maybe I could push it under the door. Aha! And then when I push the key through the keyhole, it'll land on the newspaper. And then I grab the newspaper. Aha! Oh, I see. The key was left on the other side. Well, that's such an old fucking key. Like, look at this thing. This is an ancient key shape. Surely you could have just stuck your screwdriver in there and forced it open. Oh, sorry, my big head was in the way.
While you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate. There is
Do you mean the worm?
Place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small, decaying mind.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Things flowed from my mind through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood into my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
I highly doubt that. Well, I've got no choice but to go in here, so. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. Oh! It's an artificial habitat. These things look long dead. I think I know how they felt not being able to get out. Oh, hi. I suppose these slugs were an inevitability. All of disease and death. Oh, hi! Can I... Oh! I'd rather you things not grow to be a lot bigger, so I'm gonna do the world a favor. Whatever happened in here, someone must have been in a great deal of pain. Ugh. There's only one green-bloodied land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging about. No kidding. Is there anything in here? Come on. No. I don't see anything in this part. Oh, wait. Nope, that's just a texture. All these counted for damage. Something went violent. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that's probably why. We gonna talk about this? Don't like those. Professor. These are the biomedical journals of Dr. J. Petrus, MSc, PhD. MSc and PhD? What is an MSc? I know what a PhD is, but what is MS? MSc, whatever. Completed between the dates of 30 March 1969 and 1st January 1972 at the Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine with the permission of the Delta Mining Corp. Replication of the selected extracts left at the disposal mine foreman. Interesting. Aim to investigate the abnormal presence of the caddis at the Greenland rock. Collection of samples. If needed, they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, and dissection. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here, despite the conditions. Yeah, I've seen the dogs. There's a fuck ton of them. There's like 20 dogs down here. Don't know how they live. There's no meat. Well, actually, they look undead, so that's probably how they're alive. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat passed a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, Almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, yet other deeper areas are teeming and, were the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of those organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genius Raphicalia. Me. Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scrawl down whatever comes in my head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. It's all paper. It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. This is a different writer. It must be the year, and it must be the end of 2001 now. I wonder what Christmas was. I wonder when Christmas was. No matter. Too tired to write now. I rest a little first. Professor. Is it going to switch between Professor and me? Ah, I see. Collection process has been easier than anticipated. The setup of an artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They're all of a healthy size, perhaps even beyond the recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to a lack of natural predators down here. 3 adults in artificial habitat, 2 larval infants dead. I'm guessing those are the 2 in the jars right here. I've been down here for 2 days now, meaning that I was meaning to record events every day, but too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. Seems as safe a place as any, so those things should stay put at least for a little while. To that end, seems I've had plenty lucky stumbling here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped the shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else. And after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside. But this is good. These notes might have some way to fight these things, the rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark. But maybe I can work that out now. I've got some old newspaper clippings. I guess they're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I see now why they built that facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me, though. We've been resting all of our hopes on rescue of one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as soon as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help. But maybe me and him are due to the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world answers it needs, so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first, I need to worry about myself, find a way out of here, and work out how to kill these worm things. These creatures are indeed larger than has been previously recorded. The juveniles seem to still be growing far beyond their natural limits, although the adults now have expired. I will watch with interest to see what lifespan of this particular species is. They appear to have 3 senses, as will be validated by the previous research. Taste, smell, and an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations. Yeah, I kind of figured that part. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. He's wrong. They have no sense of smell. Today, I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would expect how they can see in the dark. Damn. There's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the small study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through that wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing. Barely. Well, considering they broke through that other wall, yeah. I don't think you kept them out at all. This subspecies of Rhyocophila, I have no idea how to say that, is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it is likely that it will quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population will grow to a size far outstripping its food supplies. Given its increase in size and lifespan already due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps up to 3,000 to 4,000 years, could grow up to a further 3 inches, making a total of almost 1 foot long. However, should those conditions change or indeed magnify, physical evolution could occur far more rapidly. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they've begun to surround my location. Can't tell whether or not they've breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intend to record here the events of the past year in the event that's perhaps what occurred may be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one will ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I do know is I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I have tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. You said you tied one, but I see the chair. Don't know what you tied it to, though. Oof. So I'm guessing those were the quote-unquote adults. A light switch. Oh! The darkness eats. Head is lying. Blood is deep. Oh, boy. Definitely the product of a deranged mind. It's either the person who died in here or my friend on the radio. Can I turn that off? Thank you. I did not want to keep looking at that. Very unsettling. Okay, so two possibilities. Either this man was here right before me. Again, I don't see a noose anywhere, so I don't know where he would have hung himself. I don't think that would have done it. But the key was locked in there, so I don't know. So either he's been dead here a long time, but if that's the case, there wouldn't be so many blood smears everywhere. Or me breaking down this wall attracted the monster, and it broke through this wall and ate him. And so I got him killed. Jesus Christ. I don't want to go in there. I really don't. But I still don't have a code to the wall, or to the door, so... Oh, I don't think I can go in there. Okay. Well, if I can't go in there, then I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. I got some lore. I'm not sure really what to do with it, though. Too far up to reach, don't feel like going back there anyway. I mean, I could reach it if I really wanted to. What if I attract it? Super sensitive to vibrations, right? There's gotta be a way to attract the worm, right? Yeah, I can't move that rock. I can't seem to climb in there. My question is, where the hell did somebody get all this ultraviolet ink? No. Yeah, I can't seem to crawl in. Yeah, it's not letting me. I'll open these cabinets, I guess. It's interesting that he managed to scrawl on the wall behind the glass. Don't know how he managed that. That's impressive, to say the least. But I'm gonna go ahead and just close that. The world does not need to go in there. Nobody needs that. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I was throwing the jar down there to see if it could smell, but maybe. What if? What if? Hang on. No? Well, I hope I don't need that in the future, because I'm not getting it back. I apparently can't, so that's just gone now. Good. Great. I need a code to unlock it, but I don't really have anything. I didn't see a code in here. I've got a bunch of dates. Like, I've got this one. I've got some Greenland knits. Actually, that was from the previous area. But I don't have any... I don't know. I don't have a code. Not that many places left to go. Although I have a feeling some new areas are about to unlock because that thing's about to break through a wall. Or the floor. Alright, so I'm here at shaft 12. There's a door over there to the side that's jammed shut. Doesn't say where it leads. It might be a back way into section C. There's also shaft 13. I have not been there. So to get there, I'm gonna have to make my way back and then down basically that direction. As far as I can go. But to do that, I gotta make it past this dog. First of many dogs down here. And I forgot to fill up my water before stream, so I am running out. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I should just be able to turn here and just go straight. Okay, dog's way down there. You don't see me. You didn't see me. Good, it didn't see me. I'm just gaslighting the dog. You didn't see me, dog. Don't come any closer. Please don't. Oh, wait. Excuse me, dog. Shaft 13. Perfect. Okay. Oh, hey, it's actually unlocked. Good, great. Don't have to find an alternate way in. More of those tunnels. Mm-hmm. Rocks look loose. I might be able to lift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. I mean, I could. Can I cut this chain? Oh, this is really what I gotta do, huh? All right. Don't eat me. Hi, voices. What good timing. Welcome in, Mr. Jack. I am down here with the spiders once again. Yippee! What? What? Music, why? Am I starting combat with a spider? Come at me, you son of a bitch! Alright. Another one, huh? Come at me. I got my pickaxe out this time. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Get what you deserve. Hello there, having a lovely day. I was until I came into the spider tunnel. What the hell am I just... Oh, it was the sound of an egg breaking open. I see. Ah, shit. Come at me. Come at me. I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. There you are. Ah. Fuck off. How am I doing health-wise? Not great. I'm running out of options here. Shit. Oh my god, there are eggs everywhere! There is no safe option. There's no safe option here. There's no safe option. Oh my god. Give me courage, Mr. Jack. Give me courage. Give me courage. You know, fuck it. Come at me. Never mind. It's taking a while to hatch. I'm just gonna go. Just gonna go. Go. Oh, fuck me. Never mind. Come at me. I heard it hatch. What? Alright, that one's dead. I'm just gonna go. Going this way. Fuck me. Fuck. Oh. I'm alive. It's a changing room. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, changing room. Right. First things first. Let's block the fucking entrance. I know these rocks aren't very big. Oh, you can do it. Remember, penning them helps too. Yeah, I was penning them with a pickaxe. Normal size spiders, friendly. The moment they start to see me as a meal though, not friendly. Oh good, meat. I'm guessing meat could also attract spiders like it does the dogs. That's probably how I'm intended to do that. But I need pills. I need medicine. What is this? Oh, it's a helmet. Oh. A blank note. Am I gonna need to write a message for somebody? You know, this is a pretty big helmet. Y'all gonna have fun with that. Ooh. Here. Y'all can have canned rations too. They're still good. These are pre-war rations. They're like from World War I. They're probably still good. Gotta talk about this hole. Or the fact that the room's collapsing. Great. Whatever tore through this place must still be nearby. Yeah, no kidding. Major cave-in. That might have led to what happened on the surface, huh? Alright. Let's look at this note. Oh, this one's not blank. 1972. So we're going back a little bit. I write this... You coming? Are you coming? I don't know why it's doing that. Ugh. Just gonna keep blocking that with random shit. Hope for the best. Oh wait, I got a second chair. Great, perfect, perfect. Ah! I did it! I got the hammer. Swing! Why isn't that swinging? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. So it did come through the hole. It just took its sweet ass time. Oh, it was nice seeing you pop in. Pop in my other side. You got me in an odd moment there. The shoes are gonna stop them. Hey, I was trying, okay? I was really trying. I'm just trying to put shit in the way. Alright. I'm gonna climb up here. Actually, can I climb up on the sink? No. Damn it. Alright. I'm gonna sit here. Let's try and read that note again. Actually, wait. Hang on. Just turn off the flashlight because I'm wasting my battery. Alright. My last will and testament. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft. I don't know if any of this is going to be helpful. I think this is just setting the scene. The last thing I saw with his eyes. Seeing that they were staring at me and me alone. Oh, here we go. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all. Why should he go through the... interesting. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning just to check the code for section C. I was just there. I didn't get a code for section C. Did I? I mean, I see dates. 2001. Well, that's not from the professor. Thank you for eating a little snack. Yeah, I forgot to mention. I got a little stimmy button. It's a stimmy button. It's essentially a daily check-in, but you can do it multiple times. I have realized through some other viewers when I was viewing somebody else's stream earlier today, that as long as you have some kind of interaction with the stream, it doesn't count you as a lurker. Because Twitch doesn't count lurkers, right? So as long as you have something, it counts you as the stream, as a stream viewer. So it is kind of like a daily check-in, but you can do it up to 10 times a stream. So if you ever feel like you're not being counted as a viewer, just go ahead, like maybe every hour or so, press that button, and it'll count you as a viewer again. So for the days where you're just kind of just listening, you can do that. Can I bite one of your tree roots? No. No. No biting. No biting. No biting. No. No. I am not the snack. I am not a snack. I don't know, I didn't exactly... So it said the old biologist office had the code, but that's where it just was. Also, there's a loud-ass draft back there. You know sharing is caring, let's go!
My friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a poor conversationalist. May they rest in peace. Ruptured, decomposing pieces.
I don't like how he said that right as I heard the music kick up. Is he talking about the spiders or is he talking about a worm? I don't want to open my note or something again and get attacked when I'm not looking. I mean, my health's doing pretty good. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come here. I hear you. Oh my god, it's just gonna give me this music forever, huh? Oh my god, this music's... Come here. Come here, spider bitch. Hey, come back here. What the fuck? So he started the music, but he's not attacking me. He's just running, huh? He's running around in circles. Oh. Ow. I hear you. Okay, I think the spider running around in circles is a different spider. Jesus Christ. How's my health? Fit as can be expected. KNR, Monday, 7th June, 1993. That might be the code. I don't know. Oh shit, I thought I trapped myself. Oh shit, I also just realized I think my only way out is back through the spider hole. I think that's my only way back out. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Before I go back into the spider hole, we're gonna take a short break because I forgot to fill up my water beforehand and I am thirsty. I am very spooked and thirsty. So I'm going to take a moment to get some more water. Needed to work on the other part of my model, so for that, I'll watch you guys do that. You're leaving me already? No, I'm sorry. It'll just be like for 2 minutes, like 20 seconds, 5 seconds, however long it takes me to get my water. I will be right back, okay? Don't you worry. Be back in just a second.
Security arrives in 5 minutes. Battery charge. I didn't see that. Get me back inside. Get me back inside. Get me back inside. Get me back inside. Oh my God! Run! Run! Hey there, Deja Vu here. You may be looking at the length of the video and wondering, wow, why is it so short? Well, see this game here? The other side? Yeah, you see that name? Mike Klebnika? I've played their games before, and I found them to be really entertaining and really good horror games. But they're all kind of short. So I've decided I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try releasing shorter form videos, 8 to 10 minutes rather than my usual 20 to 40 minute long videos, and see how well they perform on YouTube. I don't know how it's going to go, but I feel like this is a great opportunity to try it out. So if you do like this shorter form video, be sure to leave a like, let me know. Or if you want to see me play a specific game, maybe leave a comment and tell me what it is. But otherwise, this is what we're going to start with, and it is called The Other Side. In this game, you are locked in a big ass metal box and you're trying to drill through that door right there. We don't know what's on the other side, and that's why we're gonna try and drill through it. Now, Mike Klebnika's games do really, really well with atmosphere, and so that's what I'm really thinking we're gonna get out of this. Not so much like jump scare and horror, but more just the atmosphere. But the atmosphere in these games is intense. So let's not waste any time and jump right in. Shelter number 1, official civil guidelines. You do not talk about going outside. You do not think about going outside. This place keeps us safe from the dangers of the outside. Out there is death. Out there is nothing. I believe that one.
Alrighty, welcome back. See, I told you, it wouldn't be too long. Just for a minute. Okay. Wait, we got a blank note, didn't we? I was thinking about that. So I can use it on something. Maybe there's... Welcome back, thank you. I'm thinking maybe I have to go back with the blank note and trigger something to write down the code. This game has had some things like that, and it's not uncommon for fictional games to do that. That was 39 minutes. It's longer than you think. I think it was 39 seconds, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? All right, let's see if I can find my way back down the way I came. Not that way. Okay, maybe this way. Ah, got it, just not this way. Somewhere over here there's a rock collapse. Yeah, it's right there. That's gonna break open. That's not nice. Not very cash money of you to do that to me. Wait. I can't go back the way I came. How do I get out? Oh my God, scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Okay, I gotta find another way out of here. I see light from down there. It's just a spider hole. Okay, there's got to be a way out in the locker room that I couldn't see. Gotta be. And for whatever reason, the spider that's scurrying around in circles right here refuses to attack, and I can't catch up to him, so we're just gonna deal with that. Oh, I can move this. Oh. It wouldn't let me move it from the other side, so I just figured I couldn't move it at all. Well, that's a mistake on my part. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, but I have the blank note. Hush. I don't think I have any reason to actually be scared of those sounds. Alright, this is a dead end. But I can go back the way that dog was. Go up and north to shaft 12. Because I think that's where I gotta go. Don't know if the dog's ever gonna give me the room to run past. I may have to go this way. What do you think about the new and improved model? There's a lot of stuff on your model. There's a lot on your shoulders. I don't know how your back's keeping up. I don't know how you're able to carry that much stuff on your shoulders, man. But I liked it. I liked it. I like the new improved stuff that you got there. I'm sorry. Shh. Be quiet. The dog's right outside the door. Holy shit. In fucking incredible. There's that gate there. Oh, it's steam pipes, I see. You know what? I'm gonna try it. How much meat do I got? I got 5 pieces of meat. I got quite a lot. I'm not gonna kill that dog, because I don't think I have to. But there's another steam room over here. I'm very strong, I can tell. Thank you, it means a lot. I made them all myself. It was the first time doing something like that. I thought you had experience in Blender. I didn't realize it was your first time. Well, congratulations on popping the Blender cherry, so to speak. I was crying. No, don't cry. Blender's amazing. You don't need to cry. It's a gift upon the universe. Honestly, as much as you hate it, Blender is far more easy to use than something like Maya. Oh, it's just the normal whispering. It's far easier to use than Maya or ZBrush. There's nothing written on this note. Okay, well, I don't care about that. Why won't it let me use it? It was letting me click it on things before. I don't know those, so I'm gonna take your word. So basically, you know video editing, right? So the free thing that you're probably editing your videos in is DaVinci Resolve, right? I'm just taking a guess. You probably use DaVinci Resolve, Blackmagic's DaVinci Resolve. Oh yeah? So, DaVinci Resolve is free, but there are paid professional softwares that do a little bit more than that. Like the Adobe suite, Adobe Premiere Pro, and Sony Vegas, Final Cut, things like that. Most people have ditched the others, and it's basically just either, most people use either DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, and that's it. It's the same for Blender. There are two professional softwares that people use, Maya and ZBrush. There are other specialized 3D softwares like Cinema 4D, which is used for like special effects 3D modeling, and particle effects and things like that. But when it comes to 3D modeling for our purposes, like character design, people mostly just use Maya and ZBrush. Maya is better for animation, ZBrush is better for modeling, but when Blender is free and is better than both of those, why wouldn't you use it, right? So, as much as you hate Blender, understand you could have it a lot worse. You could have it so much worse. I'm just gonna block that. That'll stop it for sure. Can I use this in here? Oh! I was gonna like scratch the wall with it or something. With the UV light, there's some text showing up on that blank piece of paper. Storage password 1371. Oh! Okay. I wish I had known that before I made the trip all the way here. I think the reason why I hated it first because I was so lost. That's understandable. If you've never done work in 3D before, making the jump to Blender or really any 3D software is just huge. The learning curve is massive, and it's unfortunate. Unfortunately, there's no real like entry software that, you know, does basic 3D stuff. It's not the same way for drawing. Like if you wanted to draw, there's a bunch of ways to get into it to start and get, you know, really familiar with it before you start digging into something like Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint and things like that. But unfortunately, when it comes to 3D, there's no such thing. If you want to do 3D modeling, you just have to jump right in. You just have to get your feet wet. Actually, no, you can't get your feet wet. You have to jump right into the deep end. That's the analogy I want. You're just jumping into the deep end. So 1371. Aha! You know, I've been trying to get into Section C. I never thought about what is in here. More dogs. That's what's in here. Lake Ukatal? Or Ukakal? Interesting. Why would there be a lake down here? Okay. So I was in Section B. That's good to know, I guess.
Really, the hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far.
I might be pretty far, bud.
By a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act the scientist in mixing potions, act the renegade in plots of destruction. On your travels with the tools with which you will fashion my rescue, you may discover the place of my last meal. Be careful. The shiny, solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. The two fools he meant to plunge into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat that day, but Red promises feasting only began when the man became pungent, when the stench of life had gone, and only the sweet aroma of decay remained.
I don't know if I want to hang out with this guy. He does not sound fun. He consumed people. Well, I'm gonna go over to this Lake Ukakal Since there are dogs down the other way. Although it sounds like there's dogs here too. Well, there's at least a dog. Don't know if there's multiple. If I eat people, you won't like me anymore? Debatable. Debatable. Because I'm of the opinion that we should eat the rich, so depends on who you're eating. More of those steam things. Oh, cool, it's not locked. I can just go straight in. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Why are we just in an undug tunnel? Finally something younger than me. Last Will and Testament of Joe Freeman. Final thoughts, the year 2000. Oh, that was recent. I, Joe Freeman, would like to leave all my personal belongings to my sister May in the knowledge that she will distribute them wisely. Oh, boy. We always used to say, better to die young than to never live at all. I guess we're gonna get our wish. I know enough about survival to realize I won't be surviving much longer. Jono, my buddy, I just don't know. My left leg is broken in 3 places, and I suspect I may also have shattered my pelvic bone. 3 hours ago, after we'd set up camp, Jono set off to find some usable timber for the fire. When he got back, he was very excited. Couldn't work out what got him so agitated, but I went along with it all the same. I should have recognized the signs. Soon after he got worse, he jumped me when I turned away, burying my face in the snow, trying to suffocate me. I still don't know what he found in the ice to enrage him, so lucky for me, the ground gave way and we both fell. I landed hard on the ice, desperately clawed my way onto more solid ground. I was running on adrenaline, didn't notice the pain, and just knew that if I was going to die, I didn't want it to be in the frozen water beneath me. When you fall into a frozen lake, you don't just drown or freeze to death, your whole body seizes up from the cold. Every instinct tells you to swim for the side, but your body won't let you. You gradually dip under the surface, your last breath expelled when you fell. But you don't drown there and then, your body shuts everything down, survives on what strength you have left. You can last for an hour just floating there, slowly dying. So now I'm lying here, my soaked Gore-Tex slowly freezing me in place. Me on one side of the lake, Jono trapped on the other. I'm worried about him. From what I can see on his side, his arm's dislocated, his shoulder blade fractured, and his wrist broken. I can't hear anything he yells, but he looks to be constantly muttering to himself, testing the ice with a crowbar from his pack. I don't know how he can stand the pain or where his strength is coming from, but at any rate, something strange happened to him. Fortunately for me, he can't cross the ice. Lovely noises. It'll give way under his weight. The only way to cross would be to carefully spread your weight evenly across the surface, and he looks in too much a rush for that. There's a lot of drugs in my system right now. I have another bottle of painkillers. There's enough to finish the job. I always said I'd rather die pushing the boundaries than drift away in my sleep. Guess I didn't mean that after all. I'd rather gently slip away than die cold or bleeding. Does that mean he doesn't have this anymore? Useless? Well, not entirely, just an old flare and some painkillers. Oh, so he didn't take the whole bottle. But his body is also gone. So... Oh. I don't know who Jono was, but it may be my friend on the radio. I'm gonna touch this. I heard the ice break. It's like there's a carbon copy of me inside the artifact, except there's more than one, and they're not very good copies. I don't like what I'm hearing. Is there something in the ice? Or something invisible walking on top of it? There might be something in the barrel to help me, but I think it's in my best interest to push this onto the ice and see what happens. Go. Oh boy, the whispering got more intense. That's great. Any other time that sight would be stunning. Now it just makes me shiver. I don't know if crouching counts as evenly distributing my weight, but I'm gonna try. Won't catch me trekking across that. That's exactly what I was gonna do. It did not work out for me. You're about to hit 100 followers? Hell yeah. You're doing so wonderful. Thank you. I noticed that the other day. I don't know how we got to 98. It was 99 on Sunday. I don't know how we got there because I never got a notification, and I looked through my activity feed and I didn't see any new followers. I don't know if Twitch added a feature where you can hide like when you follow, but I don't know. So I can't cross that unless it gives me a way to like distribute my weight. But yeah, I don't know where the new followers came from. Hello, it's because you're amazing and funny. Well, thank you. But no, what I mean is I don't know, like, how do I put this? Because it jumped up from like 95 or like 93, 94, somewhere around there to 98, 99. But I never got any alerts. My activity feed is completely blank. Other than the redeems. So I don't know who these new followers are. Now, YouTube lets you keep your subscriptions private so people don't know. But Twitch, I don't think they've ever had anything like that. Best option is probably just going to be to sprint past the dog. And then close the door. Alright. Well, I have no reason to go back there. Ugh. Let's find a map. Alright, so if I go... Hi, doggy. He said something about being a scientist using chemicals, so I guess I can go up to chemical storage. Although I'm looking, there's 2 doors to section B. I just came through that door. I don't know what this other door way over there leads to. It doesn't lead to shaft 12. Well, I'm gonna head up to chemical storage. That's probably the easiest thing to get to right now. There's 2 doors to chemical storage. Maybe they found you through their VODs? Maybe. But even then, when you follow me when I'm offline, like my activity feed on Twitch still shows people that follow me when I'm not streaming. But this time there was nothing. That's odd. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Maybe Twitch is broken because sometimes when the service goes down, it'll still track things, but it won't let the streamer know. Like certain redeems, for example. I don't like how it quick saved or how it auto saved like that. Worm? Oh my God! Was that? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't hang around here. It's breaking through. It's breaking through. I thought that would hold it. It is not holding it. Shit. Ah! It ate me. Okay, I gotta run. I gotta actually run. Yeah, I gotta seal that door. I know, I know, I know. Oh, good, that one seals. I did not see that. So that'll hold it for a minute. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Probably should have done that the first time. Can I push this? I can. That will help a little bit. Not a lot. I don't know if there's a point to pushing the second one. I don't think there is. Oh, come on. Which way? Oh my god! I didn't realize it was that close. I did not realize it was that close. That thing is quiet. Oh, fuck. Scared the piss out of me. Twice. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Breakthrough. 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 Come on. All right. Barely hold the roof up, huh? Oh, good. That did not end horribly for me.
Oh, my brain can barely imagine the feats of action man like heroics you must be performing to save old Red.
Come on, 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 come on.
For you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison.
Wait, are you old Red?
From this mortal coil.
I thought your friend was old Red. Oh, can I close that? I don't think I can close that. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna block it. Just in case. Okay, chemical. Neat. At the moment I'm breaking my face apart to fall down. What does that mean? What kind of game you playing, boy? Oh, it's a map. It's an Arctic map. Flares! Something I never use. Probably the most useless item in the game to me. Time to touch another thingy! Yippee. Oh, this is the same description as the cave. Carbon copy, except they're not very good copies. Oh, maybe because it saved before I touched the one in the cave? Interesting. I've jotted these down on a note just in case. Do I really need to jot them down when I have the note? That doesn't make sense. That's like saying, I got a map. I copied the map. What do you mean you copied the map? You can't take the map with you? It's that kind of logic. I don't know. Feels weird. So you said I gotta mix chemicals. Oh, found another. Thank you. Any others? All 6 chemicals accounted for, huh? Cool. Do I mix them in here? Oh, did not mean to touch that. I meant to grab the pipe. You saw how my face is cracking. I'm taking a piece out. Oh, interesting. God damn it. I don't mean to touch this. I'm trying to grab the pipe. Stop! Oh my god. How sensitive is this thing? That, I just wanted that off the table. all I wanted. Well, I can't go back that way. So there's only one way forward, and I don't see anywhere to mix these things in here. So you said you're taking a piece out. What are you going to put in its place? Really? There's a dog right here? Oh, he's over there. He's fine. I guess we'll go to the incinerator. And then I'll check out the second door to section B. A black void, but I'm gonna have something coming out of it though. Ooh, okay. It's stuck. A small gap gives me the right... Oh, I can pry it open. Good, great. Screwdriver. What? What do you mean, what am I thinking? What, do I need an actual crowbar? Can't pry it open with anything I have on hand. Great. Alright, guess I'm going to section B. Through the second door. Don't know where it leads. Yeah, that way should lead straight there. Might be a doggo. No doggo? That's a little weird. Door is shut and it'll never open again. Is that the way I came? I thought I came from this down here. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. I know I'm stupid. I'm gonna see what's in this little black back area here. Nothing. You're not silly? I am a little silly. I am not caffeinated today. I have not had my Celsius. The last Celsius I had was 3 hours ago. Actually over that by this point. It's been close to 5 hours now. So I only have so many working brain cells, and they are working overtime right now. Door is jammed. Yeah, that's the door I came from. I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. Do I just mix them in my inventory? Surely not. Magnesium, calcium, barium, chloride, phosphorus, sodium. Huh. I don't see anything in here about it. I don't think the trapped miner's final words had anything. We were in chemical storage when guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't normal kind of shouting. Is there something in here that I missed? In the room? Book? Nope. Anything? That doesn't really tell me anything. That's just a map. Can't break these crates open. Nothing back here. Need to start thinking straight. No, not quite right. I don't think I can mix them in my inventory. I think I gotta mix them in something special. Door to the incinerator is stuck. With the right tool, I should be able to get it open. Wait. The guy on the other side of the lake, Jono, or whatever his name was, he had a crowbar. My bad. My bad, Tom. Did not mean to upset you, buddy. Okay. Gonna use the opportunity just to get away from him for now. So I need to head all the way down to the lake. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I'm there. But the only other place I could go is the incinerator. Incinerator is jammed, but I could pry the door open. Apparently. Shit. And he's coming. Can you go away, doggo? That is not the direction I wanted you to go. You know what? It's not worth trying to run past you right now because you could easily turn around. I'm gonna wait until you go back that way. If you ever do. Gone. Yeah, that's right. Go. Go. Get over there. Get. There you go. Good doggo. Good pup. Good puppy. Is it this way? Yeah. Let me just double check. There might be something in that little alcove over here. Some kind of reservoir. Interesting. Alright. I'm guessing there's a way. I'm guessing these things are here for me to lure the dog in there and then, you know, kill it with the steam. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. But it's fine. I can deal with the dogs. They're not that big of a threat. Not that hard to avoid. Disused shed. Don't know how old it is or who last used it. Let me touch this thing, because I might get a different message. I've never seen another one of these things. I don't know. I don't like them. Or if I ever see another one of these things, I don't know. I don't like them, but at the same time, I know I'm leaving a part of myself behind each time I go near them. Can I just leave it here? Can't move the shed. I think I see his crowbar over there. I think I see it. It looks solid as much as it seems down here. Won't catch me tracking across that. Let me try. I was gonna say I was gonna try walking on the planks, but I don't think that is gonna work. And I don't really have anything. I have this fucking broom. It did say he was checking the ice. That's it. I gotta check the ice with my pickaxe. I just gotta check it. Okay. There's no way I could walk on that, right? There's no way. So I think my best chance is to jump. Oh, that's just the stuff bouncing. I thought there was the amnesia water monster. I got spooked. Okay, so once it's floating, I can just walk across. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Oh, that was not a crowbar I saw, that was a hand. Great. Very nice. I don't think I can stand on these things too long, so I think what I think what I have to do is jump from ice piece to ice piece until I reach solid land. Okay, I've got the strategy now. I got the strat, got the strat. Like that. Yep. This piece. Come on, come on. What? It wasn't letting me jump. What the hell, man? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. See, that one lets me walk and jump across. Okay. Maybe I just had to choose that one instead. Cool. I'm gonna choose the bigger piece. I don't think the smaller pieces are capable of holding me. This Gore-Tex glove is high-tech modern stuff. Hope there's not a body attached to it though. Jesus, what a way to go. I think there was a body attached. Was, being the former. I can't. I don't have the strength to pull it out of this. Okay. What? Well, then how do I... How is it frozen that solid? Need to start thinking straight. Yeah, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Yeah, I can't pry it, can't cut it out. Flare? No. What does that say? Freezer crowbar. So it's not going to let me pry it out. I can't cut the fingers off with the bolt cutter. I can't pry it out with a screwdriver. You want me to saw it off? Right, of course, the saw. Yes. Uh-huh. Right. Alright. Now I just gotta go back the way I came. Easy, right? It's so easy. Oof. That was close. Oh, I think I do see body parts down there. Underneath the water. Y'all see that? Oh, I think I see it. Seeing some over there too. Oh, I see a bunch underneath. Oh, they're fish. They're fish. Okay. I don't know if they're alive or frozen or what. Interesting. Well, I have a crowbar, so I can get into the incinerator now. It's always a good thing. Thanks, buddy, who ate his friend or tried to attack his friend or whatever happened there. Both bodies are gone, so something happened to him. I thought I saw blood spatters, blood stains. Doggo did not see me. Great. It's probably the best way that could have gone, truthfully. Alright, I need to get up to the incinerator. Really? Right now? Right as I'm trying to cross? You fucking inquisitive little bitch. Go. Go away. You don't need to know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Incinerator's right up here. There's no dogs. I'm good. See, the dogs aren't that big of a deal. I don't need to go out of my way. That was loud. I don't need to go out of my way to kill them.
Have you really made it this far? I wait, and yet the pot never boils. I remain trapped in my den of iniquity. Perhaps the gods have toyed with me once more. Sentence me to yet more years in this place of eternal nightlight. But now...
How does he even know I'm on the other end?
Have you rung death's doorbell? Please don't leave poor Ren all alone once more, like all the others.
I don't like how there's something falling there like ash. That is not a great sign. Must be the cave-in that Red's trapped behind. He needs somebody to demolish it quickly. Perhaps I can get some tips from my explosives book. Oh, that's right, I do have that. Thank you for reminding me. That was early in the game. Let's see. Explosives book. I do have a bunch of chemicals. So, dynamite, TNT. A legend of modern pyrotechnics, known from it as Death Mix. Mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. So that was... okay, hang on. Yeah, it doesn't give me a thing for TNT. But it does give me a thing for Armstrong's mixture. I've made this before, but I don't have those things. And I've also made this before, but I don't have those either. So all I can make right now is this. Red phosphorus and barium. Shit, hang on. So I have phosphorus. I don't know if it's red. Well, I guess I could look at the color. So 5 and 3. I don't have any sulfur, but, I mean, hey, I gotta clear this quickly, so, wait, what? So these are in numbers, but the bottles are in letters. Excuse you? The letters better match up with the numbers, I swear to God. All right. So C. C and E. No. I guess I can't just mix them here. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Red, I'm trusting you on this. God! I don't know why it jumped like that. That was weird. I was off to the side of the board and I was like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Let me correct. And it jumped, but it jumped way too fucking far. I guess when you're standing on a board like that, no one would really be in control of how they jumped. Oh, does this open this way? Oh boy, what a horrible design. Room for serve me well as a potion mixer. Yeah, I could if I had the right chemicals. Glass beakers. There we go. Time to touch it again. I don't know if this game has multiple endings, but I may be locking myself into a certain ending by touching these things. Empty shelves. We sure it's not something hidden behind there? Pills! Oh my god, you have no idea how long I've been looking for pills. Jesus. Nothing. 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 Damn it. What do we got in here? Oh, fuse, great. Don't have to make one. I was just thinking about that. Can't touch that. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I'm gonna trust this. I'll need a supply of gas before I can light the burner and a beaker to mix the chemicals in. Well, I got gas. It's right here. So I gotta turn it on. That was it. I guess I gotta light the burner. Oh, I got a lighter. I got a lighter. There we go. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna light it? Alright. There we go. Bad. Got it. Barium and phosphorus. Fucking. Yeah, I can't make dynamite. Can't make TNT because I don't know its mixture. It's not here. But I got red phosphorus and barium. I've got no sulfur. Label the CB. No info on any of these. Shit. I'm gonna brute force it. Unless I have to mix the red phosphorus first. No. I don't think the order matters. Oh! So long as I'm careful, it should stay stable. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. This is not good. This is what we call a horrible idea. Of the ideas that we have had, this is horrible. Ah, yes. Let's carry this very unstable explosive mixture called Death's Mix across these boards. Uh-huh. But we made it. Now, how the fuck am I gonna set this off? Throwing it? Oh! Am I alive? That would be a no. Well, yeah, well played. Uh-huh. Next game. Could you imagine playing a game like this with permadeath? Just, yep, all right, character's dead. On to the next game of the franchise. Oh my god. Okay, so how do I mean, I could throw that really far. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do, though. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, so it's there now. Oh, right, I could put a fuse. Fuse. Okay. We're good. How's that going? What do you mean, how's that going to work? There you go. Okay. Run. I'm gonna run over here. I know that sounded stupid, but... Alright. I don't trust red. So I'm gonna keep this pickaxe ready. I don't like how he didn't talk to me when I blew up the rubble. I don't like that. This door is different, newer than the others. Must be red where red's leading me all this time. That is a bright fucking light through there. Not gonna lie. Interesting. Locked. Before I go in there. Ugh. Let's check the rest of this place.
Good evening.
You actually came. There is much that should leave my throat box now, but words elude me. You came, you are so pretty, but I have been bad. The underworld already beckons me, so I suppose one further misdemeanor will change little. It is false behavior and not guiding light with which I have led you here. I cannot give you the answers you want.
Red,
You may
don't
wish
do
to
it.
find what it is you seek, but that is a fiction. You cannot know what it is you sought through the vast leaden doorway, or else you would seek anything else in the world. No, the key stays with me, in here. So the life that has led me, horrible as it may be, is better still than the life that waits for you, hungry behind those doors. As replacements go, you shall be admirably abnormal. But you must wonder why this metal burning chamber is talking to you in the voice you knew only as Red. For it is I, your companion, residing within. You see, I have waited for this day so many years. They won't let me die. The parts of my head are not my own, and I cannot take my life. It is against the rules. Please, the pain is gone.
So you want me to kill you?
All I wanted was a friend.
In the
but
incinerator.
now, the time for chit-chats and marshmallows by the fire is ended, and I hope that soon so shall my life. I have knocked on the death's door for so long. Please, let him invite me in for tea.
Is this a trap, Red? What can I do? I mean, I could push the button. What if I don't? Nothing? Can I not go in here? Need a lever to get it open. Ah, I see. It's one of the spinny lever thingies. So he has it. I have a feeling this is a trap. That if I turn on this incinerator, it's also gonna hurt me. He's having a great time. Yeah, he's having a great time. Oh! Thanks, buddy. Man, he burned up pretty quick. I don't even want to know how he got himself in there. But hey, I mean, sorry to see him go. But I mean, he was going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's be honest. He was going a little wacky. His brain wasn't really working anymore. And also, he ate people. Oh. I'm sorry, Red, you're at peace now. Well, I don't know. I think Red is the one whispering to me right now. I can see Red now sitting here guiding me. Probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for him. Why did he leave me here all alone? I don't know, but he was really into elbows. You see that? You see how he circled her elbow? Mwah. Alright. He left notes for me. Young Red's predicament. My dearest friend, how are you? I am as well as can be expected. I have some sad news though. Isn't this what he told me? That the good meat, that why? The elbow, yes. Notorious for its good meat. I'm not sure I'll have to worry about that. Because I'm not sure I'll be getting out of here. I don't mind so much. I've been working in the mine for about 3 weeks now, and I'm really proud that I can send money home. Oh, interesting. So he was one of the miners. He was one of the miners that was trapped here. So, oh my God, I've been reading a lot of his notes. That's interesting. I've always used to ask my mom how long people survive without food and things. I've read some people can survive underwater for 5 minutes and some people can last in the desert for weeks, but she always said you had 3 minutes of air, 3 days of water, etc. Suppose I'll find out soon enough. I guess if I had to, I could find food around the place. Like I said, there's all sorts of creatures down here, but they're better off as my friends than my lunch. I wonder whether I shall starve to death or go crazy first. Neither sounds too much fun, I guess, but if I had to choose, let's say I want to go mad. It sounds like an adventure. 1970? He's been down here for 14? He's been down here for 30 years? Oh my God. It's no wonder. Jesus. And you were dissing him, shame on you. I mean, he was crazy. He was crazy. He should not have been alive this long. Reams of books. Where did Red scavenge all these from? I mean, I've seen a lot of books around here. It's not surprising he was able to scavenge these. Survival manuals, collections of Shakespeare, Kant's ethics. If this is how he spent his time, no wonder he spoke so strangely. Lifetime of misunderstanding. Jesus, 1970. It's clearly inedible. Ugh. Well, I mean, at least he tried. But given how he was able to catch it at all and carve it up, that's probably not the first time he's had to do that. Ugh, buddy, did you piss here? Maybe he just didn't sleep. I was kind of hoping there'd be something under the mattress hidden, but clearly not. The chains on his arms are visible now. Not there out of choice. Father looks on aghast. He clutches some notes, shaking hands. He knows what has come, what the man has released. The only one who could stop it, Howard, knows the real fear. Alright. Don't like that. Was he really eating the slugs? The slugs probably did something to him. If that's what he's been eating. Hang on, I gotta... Oh God, why does that look like a face? Maybe running out to the door? Not anymore. I'm too far away. Yeah, sure, that's safe. We're gonna... Oh. Yummy! How was his toilet? And apparently he was using scrap paper for toilet paper. Good. Great. I need something to lever it open. Well, I can do that. Oh, okay. Everybody chill out. Stop with the voices. As I stepped into the mouth of the underground facility, there should have been questions, fears, doubts running through me. Instead, I was torn in two. Part of me, I felt, had died, along with my only ally and friend. His final words had raised more questions than they'd answered, but I couldn't get his screams for help out of my head, despite knowing deep down that the pain I had caused Red was, itself, all the help I could have offered him. I was alone again, but I had nothing to do other than press into the unknown. If I'd felt so bad about Red, I should have listened to him and stayed where I was. I would trade his fate 100 times for my own. I don't know about that. The other side of me was looking forward to what might await me in my continued journey. I felt sure that I would soon find some clue or other to my father's fate, and that he was inextricably linked to everything that was happening. I also couldn't help but suspect that everything I had seen up until that point was just symptomatic of whatever lay beyond the threshold. I know now I was right. Welcome to the shelter. Established 1973. Elevated cast 4. Chief staff 6. Lower cast 39. Temporary 8. Total population 57. Bunch of names. Last updated 2000. Away team. MIA. Please have your identity and documents ready. This is the only identity document I need. Can I open that? Doesn't look like it. I don't know if y'all can see that. We got a friend down at the end of the hall. Cool. Oh god, it's 9:46. I don't know if I should stop here or if I should keep going. I don't know how close to the end of the game I am. I'm gonna keep going. I gotta be towards the end, right? Oh boy. Ow! Was I just kidnapped? With that, the man who first descended into mine was no more. And so began my next chapter. What? To be continued? Was that it? Oh my god. So wait, are there more? It said episode 1. Damn you, game, how dare you? I know, I was expecting like a final fight or something, or like having to deal with a new villain, but man. It said episode 1, but I only... Unless... No, because Black Plague is supposed to be a completely different game. Let me see. Let me look this up. Oh, I see. It was originally titled Episode 1. However, Episode 2 and 3 were scrapped, and Penumbra the Black Plague was created in their place, continuing where Penumbra Overture left off. Okay. So Penumbra Black Plague is the next in the franchise. Good. Okay. So I'm not crazy. But damn, that was good. That fucking got me. That scared the shit out of me at the end. That was good. That was really good. Okay. But that is all for Penumbra Overture. Next up on the list is Penumbra the Black Plague, which I think is the same length in gameplay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the just chatting screen. All right, get this music going again. Well, I'm glad I considered staying, because if I if I had ended stream and I came back Thursday just for that, I would have been so fucking pissed. I would have been beyond pissed. Because I want a new thumbnail for the Black Plague. I want a new one. Damn. That was good. The game is a little dated. I mean, it's from the early 2000s. It's a little dated in its design, but it is still solid. Honestly, it's not that different in terms of quality from Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is how I got started on frictional games back in the olden days. So it's actually not that different in quality, I think. But yeah, I think we will go ahead and end it there. I don't really want to get started a new game. I want to make a new thumbnail and get everything going for that, because I want to consider it a different series. But it's interesting that they originally called it Episode 1 and then scrapped the idea and just renamed it into a different game. It's a little odd. I feel like they could have just called it Episode 2 and been done with it, but hey, whatever. That's their choice. That's how they chose to do it. So, that was all the time we got. Thank you to everyone who has popped in and stayed with me, including you, Mr. Jack. To those of you on the YouTube side, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and find someone to raid. No, don't leave. Well, I don't got anything else to do, buddy. Ah! We got to end at some point. But I'm going to go ahead. We are going to end tonight. But I'm going to see if there's any of our usual suspects to raid that look like they're going to keep going. Never mind. Looks like all of our usual suspects are already in multiple hours of streaming. Don't know if they're going to go on any longer. So I think we're just going to go ahead and end for tonight. It feels weird. We haven't raided 3 days in a row. Feels weird. Thank you for the lovely stream. It was lovely chilling with you. Well, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for sticking with me to the end of the Penumbra adventure. I appreciate it. It was nice having you here. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on Thursday, where we will continue with Penumbra the Black Plague. Adios, y'all. Bye-bye.